Shin Review. Hey guys, my name is Jason Parker. Welcome back to this channel about magic. Yesterday was the final episode of AGT The Champions where they announced the results. And as you probably already know, the winner was in fact Shin Lim.
The winner of the title, America's Got Talent, Shin Lim!
Anyway, that's amazing. He's a two-time AGT champion now. I didn't even know if they would let him win again so soon. So congrats to Shim. He clearly puts in the work and he deserves it. As a side note, I was surprised to find out that the top 3 finalists were actually my favorite 3 acts of the season. Ksenia Simonova, who makes emotional animated sand art, and Darcy Lin, a young ventriloquist with an amazing voice. So it was interesting to see that the runners-up were in the same order that I personally would have ranked them if I were voting. You might say I somehow predicted this. You might say I'm some kind of genius. Anyway, there were 2 magic acts in this episode, the Clairvoyance and Shin Lim, of course. I'll make a separate reaction video for the Clairvoyance and I'll share a link with you down below. So join me now as we take a look at Shin Lim's performance from yesterday, which was not for votes, but just for fun, and let's see what he did.
Do it again. He is Shin Lim, and with him is my Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-star and friend, Melissa Fumero.
Is it weird that I've never heard of that show before?
Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Now we're here at the finale, and you know, there's so many memories that I've had in the past couple of months. But there's actually a big difference between a memory and a moment. It's kind of like what we're living right now in this very second. Like, we don't even know who's going to be crowned champion until later on, much like this card right over here. It's blank, and I have no idea what it's going to be until later on. So let's actually capture this moment. Can you hold on to it? Do you have a phone?
Yes.
Grab it. We're going to take a picture of this, okay? So we can kind of remember this moment. So
Okay.
hold it up to your face. Smile. Very good. We'll leave that. We don't need that. And actually, we don't really need that card either. So just be sure I don't touch it at all. I'll leave it right next to your phone.
Okay, now I just have to comment that as far as AGT and showing magicians on the show, it's interesting that the camera cuts right there because you don't get a full view of what's happening, unfortunately. I think it's more fun to see exactly what's happening and then see if you are actually fooled or if it's just camera cuts. And also, I noticed the card seemed really shiny. And maybe that doesn't mean anything at all, but just something I noticed. Let's keep going.
Do you have a favorite card?
Queen.
Okay, do you know which queen?
Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's look for it. Here we go. Queen of Diamonds. Okay, there we go. Actually, to tell you the truth, maybe this deck is stacked in some way. Can you shuffle it? Give it a mix.
All right.
I don't want to touch it in any way.
Something like that.
Very good. Okay. It's making the job harder for me.
That's not too bad.
That's very good.
Oh yeah, the overhand shuffle as well.
All right, cool.
Deck it.
Cut the deck anywhere you want.
Okay.
Maybe in half or whatever. Okay, hold on to whichever package you want. All right. Now, Melissa, I want you to do me a favor. Deal onto my hand, and you just stop anytime you want, okay? Completely up to you, your choice. You want to keep going, you can stop if you want. It's your choice. Right there? Okay, cool. Now, Queen of Diamonds, right? You shuffled the deck.
I did.
You stopped wherever you wanted? Queen of Diamonds, does that sound about right?
Very nice.
I'll have the deck. Now I'm gonna run through the deck. It's not like the cards are all the same. There's only one Queen of Diamonds in the deck. You can be the judge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But let's make it even more.
Okay, I know that this is a TV show, so they have to cut things to give you the experience that you would have in real life. I have no doubt if you were watching Shim perform this trick for you, it would feel just like the TV show. But again, I do feel like they're really cutting a lot with the camera angles so you don't get to see or try to guess what's happening, which it can be a good thing. Also, not really related, but I really like this background he chose. It kind of reminds me of my middle school yearbook photo. Very retro. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Different, all right, Melissa? Can you actually kiss the face of the queen right over there?
Okay.
That's just gonna make it completely unique. Amazing. There's only one Queen of Diamonds in the world, like this. Melissa, can I have your hand out?
Mm-hmm.
Like that? Okay, cool. We're gonna also make it special, but can you grab them to that card?
Yeah.
And I'll bite on it, the corner. Yeah,
Like
bite
this corner?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Make sure I don't go anywhere near that card, okay? Stay just with that, okay. We'll take the Two of Hearts. I'll kiss it as well. That's kind of awkward. I forgot to put on my lipstick. That's it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So I have the two, you're the Queen, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, no smoke this time.
And I'm pretty sure now I have the Queen of Diamonds in my mouth. I can only name the card.
That's really cool. That's actually an effect by Wayne Houchin, but I really like how Shim changed it up and had her put her lipstick on there instead of just signing it. I think it makes for a much more powerful effect, especially when you see him take the card out and the lipstick is inside there, right, coming from his mouth. So I really like what he did with that. That's pretty cool.
Remember, Melissa, we were talking about moments.
Mm-hmm.
And we can take this moment right here, the Queen of Diamonds, and make it vanish. Remember that picture we took before? Can you go to your photo album? I don't want to do anything anymore at this point.
Okay.
Take a look at your latest photo. What do you see? Oh yeah, that looks a lot like the Queen of Diamonds to me, doesn't it?
Okay, so I'm guessing that this was some special card because it was so shiny that maybe when the light of the photograph bounces off of it, then I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's a really cool effect. Oh, and also I want to say that just like 15 seconds earlier, it was cool seeing Shin do a classic color change move because that's one that I do a lot. And in his past performances, he's doing extremely difficult sleight of hand, so it's kind of cool to see him do something that I do, which makes him seem more human to me, although he probably still signed a deal with the devil. Proceeding.
And that's your phone. This is not mine. It's your picture.
I don't.
But remember, whatever happens in this dimension sometimes also happen in reality as well. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
All right, so I'll give you my opinion about that. So first off, I've got to say I really enjoyed his performance like all of his past performances. He does an amazing job. I actually enjoyed the fact that in this routine, he was doing a lot more direct sleight of hand with not as many special gimmicks and setups. Aside from that one special card that might have been some kind of technology thing, I really don't know how it works, but it was like a very shiny, special looking card. Aside from that, he was doing a lot of classic sleight of hand with cards, which is something I really enjoy, because it's something that could be done anywhere by anyone with just a normal deck of cards. Also, I really enjoyed the fact that Shin chose an act this time that had a lot more speaking parts. It wasn't choreographed to music, it's just some variety. You get to hear him making jokes, so that's fun. And it demonstrates his flexibility in performing different types of magic. So aside from that special gimmicked card, which is probably just technology and allows the face to change, I really liked his performance. I give it overall an A+. Quite enjoyable. So real quick, let's talk about the fact that Shin Lim just won again. That's huge. It's got to be some new kind of record. Granted, this is the first season of AGT, the Champions, they've ever aired, which makes me wonder, are they going to do more of these Champions seasons, or was that a one-time thing? What do you think? Do you enjoy the normal AGT seasons, or do you like this Champions best of the best version? One thing I kind of miss about the original format is seeing some of these bad acts. You know, the ones that get the buzzer, just these ridiculous entries at the first level. I don't think I'm alone in enjoying that. I think that's some good entertainment value. So anyway, Shin won the normal AGT last year and then he won the Champions version this year. If they have another Champions in future years, I wonder if they would allow Shin to compete again. Maybe it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants because he would just win again. Or maybe after they've done enough AGT Champions seasons, they'll make a AGT Champions, and then he'll be allowed to perform again. My only other complaint is that he didn't fondle his hair enough during the performance. Just kidding, I'm just joking. Much love to Shin Lim. If you'd like to see my reaction to the clairvoyance, I'll put a link for that down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more magic related content, and I will see you next time.